What's going on, sheepdog? Suresh here, 221B Tactical. Today we are going over our Titan canine gloves. The gloves designed specifically for canine handlers. What's special about this glove is the high durability palm, KEVLAR infused material I designed specifically for these gloves. Biggest complaint on canine handlers is that the palms wear out, the lead burning through, ruins the gloves. The next thing you know, the gloves are absolutely ruined after just a couple of tracks or after a couple of training days. So I'm going to go over the features of the gloves, give you some of the benefits, and then we're going to get into the coolest feature of the glove toward the end of the video. We're going to keep this quick because we know you all have a lot to do. So you see here, that's how the lead typically is burning through the gloves. And what we did was we put 600 hours of testing into this material, this KEVLAR infused material, to give you the protection you need. Now you'll see that we wrapped that material around without any kind of center seam here, and we also wrapped it up the thumb here, so you can see where that lead is burning through here, through the glove, but it's not affecting our KEVLAR based material. That's where most gloves break down there. We put that material on the thumbs and we put it down, right onto the fingers, and we wrapped it around the fingertips because, once again, we had a lot of handlers tell us in our testing and development that the fingertips blow out too on their gloves. So you see that heavy duty KEVLAR infused material throughout here, strategically placed so you have high dexterity. On the back of the hand you see ventilated mesh here for breathability. We have our gel infused rubber here for protection against your knuckles, fingers from any kind of impacts. If you're on a track, you're going through a building, glove hits something, corner, wall, whatever it may be, you have that protection for your fingers and for the back of your hand. Nice wrist closure here. You have a nice pull strap here to help pull the glove on. Great dexterity. It's the one thing that a lot of the handlers that are using this glove say they're so amazed by the dexterity for such a heavy duty glove. Now, you'll see the great feature of this glove is that unlike most traditional gloves, you're not just getting a standard glove, you're getting a level 5 cut resistant lined glove. This is level 5 cut resistant EN388, level 5 cut resistance. Now you'll see we ran that cut resistant material all the way to the wrist. I did that because if you go over a fence, get some barbed wire, whatever it may be, you want to make sure that this wrist is protected, you don't get slashed. So you have that level 5 cut protection throughout the entire glove. Now, the great feature about this glove is the ability to add our hands-free lighting system. That hands-free lighting system gives you the ability to now have a 500 lumen light inside the glove. So you have this light mounted right to the glove, Picatinny rail system. Same exact glove, except where you saw the Velcro strip, you have the light attachment. Now, what does this light do? This light replaces this in your hand. So when you're tracking with your canine and you're running that lead, most likely you're running that lead through this hand and you have your light in this hand. That now takes this hand completely out of the game and makes this hand completely useless. Now, we know that some handlers are going to now track and keep that lead in their left hand, and for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and put that glove on. That way you guys can see, and it goes without saying you do get a full pair of gloves when you order the gloves. And they're going to keep this hand free because they want to make sure they're going to run that lead through here, through this hand. They're going to try to finagle that light like something like this in this hand, and they want to keep this hand free to get to their weapon if need be. Now, this now takes that completely out. You can mount this on either the right or the left glove and now work that lead. And when you're working that lead, there's a pressure pad right inside of here that allows you to activate the light just by touching your thumb against the side of the finger, just like that. Now there's an on-off button right here that you could turn the light on and it will stay on in a permanent mode. Or you could actuate the light here with a temporary on-off by just a simple touch of the finger. When you're running the dog and the lead's running through, you could also just put a little pressure and that's it. Put a little pressure, that's it. You have the light on. Now, that once again replaces this. Now there's some people who say, hey, it's a great feature to replace a weapon mounted light. The agency where I worked, weapon mounted lights were not allowed. Over 86% of departments, 86% of departments do not allow weapon-mounted lights. We found that out during our research and our testing. That's a lot of agencies that do not allow the weapon-mounted light. That being said, if you do not have a weapon-mounted light, you're not allowed to have a weapon-mounted light. This is a great option because if you do draw your weapon, a little pressure against the side of the weapon gives you the ability to actuate the light. The light is going to track right down the barrel. You have that ability. Now, I'm going to say this very clearly. This light is not meant to replace a weapon-mounted light. If you have a weapon-mounted light, you're allowed to use a weapon-mounted light at your agency. Go ahead and use it. It's not meant for that. This light here is meant to take this out of your hand. It's meant to get this out of your hand so your hands are free. So when you are tracking, you obviously have that extra hand free. But also in a situation, let's say handcuffing, patting down, searching. Now you have the handcuffs. Now, instead of having that light here where you now have to now put the light under your armpit like this, I've seen guys do this on their neck, or you have to just put it back away in your pocket or your belt. You don't have to do that because why are guys putting the light away? Guys are putting the light away so they have that free hand so they can work that subject. You don't need to lose your light. Turn the light on here or keep the pressure on and use it with the pressure pad. But now you can handcuff freely, have this hand free, grab that arm, secure that arm, get that handcuff on there, or you're holding their fingers, you want to pat down and search, you pat down, you can look in pockets. When you're ripping a car, you have this hand free to open things up, and of course, illuminate with this hand. You have your hands free to brace yourself in a car. You can go through a bag, whatever it may be. All of that is to get rid of this, get this out of your hand. You need both hands, whether you're dealing with the subject one-on-one, searching, patting down, handcuffing, doesn't matter. You want to have both hands free. When you're in a vehicle, both hands free. When you're working the dog, you want to have both hands free. And when you're working the dog, you want to have both hands free with KEVLAR infused palms, so you know the palms aren't going to wear out. So the benefit of the light, 500 lumens, viewable from 2 nautical miles away. 500 lumens, 2 nautical miles away. Aircraft aluminum construction, just a beautiful light. Water resistant, so you can be out on a track in the rain, you're going to be fine. Just a beautiful light, beautiful features, and it gives you the freedom to not have a light in your hand anymore. So that's our Titan glove, 221B Tactical. You have the ability to order the gloves with the light. You could order the gloves without the light. It's up to you. You could order the gloves without the light, and then you could add the light later. Either way, the choice is yours, but you can buy these gloves knowing you have a 100% money-back guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied with these gloves, we insist you send them back for a full refund. So check them out. If you're a canine handler, you know a canine handler, these are the gloves for you. The Titan Canine Gloves, 221B Tactical, available 221btactical.com, and any of our over 100 retail partners across the country. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.